Good evening and welcome back to the Mindful Model Makers workshop. I've been doing some work on this two-car Triang unit, electric unit that they brought out some years ago. It's very lightweight to work with compared to the Hornby Dublo free rail stuff that I normally work with. But anyway, I'll show you a couple of modifications that I've now done, and it's still a work in progress. So I'll keep you updated as I go along. A lot of this is all second-hand parts that I've purchased quite cheaply on eBay. You have to keep watching and bits will come up. Just one coach, you might get a motor coach, you might get the trailer coach. This is a trailer. It's very lightweight, but I've done something about that actually. And I'll show you what that is in a minute. Okay, so this is it running. So it's been converted free rail from two rail. And just to show, you've seen before it running anyway, but it's very powerful. Actually, you can get the wheels spinning, so it's very good. Right. So what I'll show you to start with, take the two apart. That's it. We'll just leave that there for the time being, and I can show you the difference. Right. So this is the motor coach end, and you can see that it has a metal bogie. Obviously the weight of the motor, and I've converted it, as you can see here. All there is a wire that comes up and it connects two little bits that rubbed to the side of the wheel. So I just took that off, soldered the wire to the underside of this, and then connected up. So that's all that powers it, it's just that. The rest you don't have to touch. And you can see, because the cogs are underneath there, I've kind of curved the pickup, and it works quite well. It's been backwards and forwards. I don't know how many hundred. I can't wait really to build a proper circuit, but at the moment there's so much going on, I haven't got the time to build that. So all I want to do is get this going. So this end is good. This is a really nice motor coach that I bought on its own. I believe it's got a chip in it. God knows what the chip does, because I'm not into DCC and things, but it doesn't affect the running of it on the free rail anyway. Right, now the next modification that I've done is on the trailer unit. This one isn't the most perfect. Again, it's second-hand. It's got either some glue melting on the side, a little bit on the cab. I'm not worried about that at the moment in time, because as time goes on, I will pick up another one. So this was originally a proper motor unit. And all I've done is taken all of the actual motor, because it was very poor. It needed all sorts of work doing. But what I've got is the actual proper motor bogie on this end of the unit, with the pickup shoe and shoe beam on there, because that's how the unit would be. It would have a shoe beam at either end, one on each of the coaches, because otherwise it wouldn't get very far, because if there was a gap in the juice rail, then it would cut out. Now I tried to modify the bogie on the other one, but they're so lightweight, and because the axles stick out, I made overlays of these. If you look on some of my previous video, you'll see that I've cast plastic overlays the same as these to go on. But what you need is a bit of weight on the end. So now I've added a lot of weight on. So this is a dummy. It's had all the motors taken out. The wheels spin round quite nicely. There's nothing in there. The wheels don't drop out because it actually comes across the axle a little bit of oil in there, and they run quite nicely. So it gives it a little bit more weight, a bit more sturdy now, and it's more authentic. So instead of having this type of bogie on this end, it's now got the one the same as the motor coach end. Now the other thing that I did, I cut off those kind of ugly couplings that you get with the early Triang, because obviously they stick out. So what I will do is be putting the hook on and the actual free link coupling that will go on there, the same as they did have. And then I will probably be painting black in the cables and various other bits on there to just detail. So this isn't the best, but it's not really going to detract from the running. All I'm interested in is the running of them at the moment. And then when a better motor coach comes up, perhaps a motor coach with no bogey in it, because all you have to do is to undo the centre nut there. It comes out, and then this has a screw that goes down through the top. So it's very easy, 2 minutes, and I could fit another body. The reason I don't use this one, because this will make another either trailer or a dummy one just sitting somewhere for the time being. Because if you fit the motor bit up, it's got to have underneath, it's cut away. Yeah, I could cut that other one away, but I didn't want to really damage it because it is a nice coach. So that will come in somewhere along the line, or I'll find better bogies to put on these, which I haven't had time to do yet. But yeah, so that's the update on these now. So I've done that modification, done away with the couplings, and I will be putting a hook and a free link on there, which is the next thing. I've got them all ready to go. So yeah, so that's another unit that is ready to go on here. But I think it was better doing that by fitting that bogie. You can see it runs quite nicely, just like that. So I'm quite happy with that, actually. I'll get that coupled up on there like so. Let's see if that's it, get it in the right thing. That's it. Yeah, and it runs very well, as you can see. So I think that's coming along quite successfully, really. So that's what I've done, and I think it will look better than having that nasty coupling sticking out the front as well. So yeah, so that's how I've upgraded that, with that bogie on the opposite end, and how I turned it from 2-rail into 3-rail. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. If you like, please subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with what's going on. There's over 270 odd videos on here now, all different subjects, carb modelling, all sorts of bits and pieces, boats, planes. No, I haven't got any. No, actually, I haven't got any planes on yet. I will be doing some very soon. But cars, anyway, at least there's a few cars and radio control vehicles on. So yeah, just keep watching out. And yeah, and if you've got any comments, then just please make them, because I will reply to them. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye now.